The Batman has clearly become one of the greatest sources of memes over the past couple years. Joining the likes of the Spider-Man series as a source of edits and parodies, the villains from these comic book films have become absolute fan favourites. This is why it's no surprise that a classic catchphrase for the Riddler has garnered so much attention over the past year or so. Riddle me this, Batman saw extended use in early 2021, but absolutely blew up this year after Paul Dano's excellent portrayal as the classic villain burned itself into the brains of all who would watch the latest iteration of the Caped Crusader. Plus, there are endless modern takes on the older Batman villain iterations, including a fantastic dunk on the older Riddler's penchant for puzzles and the fact that most of them could be solved with a smartphone. The Riddler has always been a fascinating character. He sort of plays second fiddle to the Joker, as both characters are the antithesis of the stalwart and stoic Batman. Jim Carrey's performance in the 1995 film Batman Forever has remained a solid bit of pop culture due to his charismatic nature, and since then it has been a good while since we've seen the quizzical man in tights tackled by modern live-action cinema. This is why it's so exciting to see Paul Dano take on the role, as well as communicate this excitement through the lens of meme culture. It's clear many have been excited by the return of the character, and it's kind of cool to see a new interpretation of him in the 21st century. That being said, his departure from a flamboyant green boy in tight clothing is an interesting choice, one that marks the ever-descending path into darker and grittier Batman films the franchise seems to keep investing in. Since his debut in 1948, the Riddler has always worked his way into the hearts of any audience, considering he's just so different to what we're used to. His whole deal of using puzzles and riddles to fight Batman is kind of ludicrous, but it's that exact campiness which leaves one unable to take their eyes off of his performative supervillainry. As time marches on, there is no doubt we'll continue to see new iterations and takes on the Riddler, and it should be interesting to see how this translates into online spaces. Will Riddle Me This continue to see astounding amounts of attention in the future, perhaps to the point where a film created by those vested in online discourse references the meme? Only time will tell, as the green dude obsessed with the question mark plays his role in the never-ending battle with Batman, and those who enjoy the stories surrounding the franchise continue to hype it up. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe! Or else.